Most of us are familiar with the mythological Greek character Hercules, a demigod, offspring of a mortal and an immortal. He was born with great power, but raised by a poor family. On his path to glory, he reached a crossroad with two women standing at the intersection, one covered in rich robes, while the other in rags. The rich one advised him to take her path, where he would live a free and easy life, while the other told him to take hers, because although he would go through many problems and struggles, he would live a fulfilled life. Hercules made the hard decision and chose the hard path. He is still remembered to this day, not only for his great strength, but also his courage and ability to overcome obstacles. The first time I came across such a situation was in 4th grade. I was only at ISF for 2 years at the time, and I'd only just started learning Italian. But you could see I was a fast learner, because halfway through the first year, I moved from intermediate to beginner. And the next year my teacher moved me and some of my classmates up to advanced, which was still not the highest level of Italian. I was there for a whole year, and then came the summer. During the vacations, my mother brought up the idea that the next year I could be part of the Italian program, the highest level of Italian at our school. This thought, it bugged me. I can remember my consciousness talking to me, burdening my every thought. But it had a calming voice though, so it sounded less like a horror movie and more like a nursery rhyme. Eventually, I came to a conclusion. I decided I'd make the hard choice and join the Italian program. Of course, this is something personal to me, so it might not strike you as much as it strikes me. But there are so many people out there that have stories like these. For example, refugees. If you don't know, refugees are people that leave their home country due to lack of resources, for example, water or food, due to poverty, war, etc., etc. And they make that hard decision to go out there with hope and courage and search for something better. You could say they go out there blind. They do not know what to expect, but they still make that hard decision that will impact the rest of their life. And if that's not enough for you needy people, then listen to the story of Robert F. Kennedy. Robert was the brother of JFK, the 35th president of the USA, and just like his brother, he was assassinated. He was assassinated because he believed that every person was equal, no matter their physical appearance or their actions. He believed in human rights, just like his brother did. He didn't have to make that choice. He didn't have to fight for his beliefs, fight against racism, against sexism, violence, and so many other grave problems that still exist in the world to this day. But he didn't. It was Robert's cause that eventually led to his death, and he will be remembered for that. Robert, the refugees, Hercules, me, we've all been through that situation. The situation where we have two choices, the hard one and the easy one. And we all picked the hard one. And look at us. Well, don't look at me, but look at them. We don't have to do Herculean things for a greater outcome. But we do have to make hard choices. Because although it doesn't look very pretty, it is a greater choice.